Hey, you guys, as promised, I'm back with another update to my faith journey, and thank God it's Friday. I'm so glad that the weekend is here. Today has been an amazing, productive day. I got my day started off at the gym. Shout out to your girl because today was my fifth consecutive day in a row working out first thing in the morning. So, yay. And I've been doing pretty good. I've been making better decisions with what I've been consuming and putting in this body, this holy temple of mine, okay? So, yes, I'm celebrating today. And but yeah, after I finished with my workout, I then had to transition and get myself together, shower, and put on some clothes because I had a brunch meeting with my brother Tyree. And that was so amazing. And I really truly want to just encourage someone out there. Like, if God is giving you instructions, if God is telling you to go to a place or do a certain thing, whatever it is that you are hearing God tell you or say to you, like, people, please obey what the Lord is telling you to do. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what other people say. You can't worry about nobody's opinions. Like, people may think you crazy. You may think you crazy. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, just trust in the Lord. Like, because y'all, today was just another confirmation for me that I am right where God wants me to be. And the reality of it is that each and every one of us that God has chosen, like, we exist to fulfill a need. There is a need that we must meet, and it is imperative that we are in the right place at the right time so that God can use us to meet that need. And so, when I think back and reflect on all the thoughts in my mind, all the doubt, all the fear, all the like, God, what is this? What are we doing? Even back when God told me to quit my job and I was back in Georgia, just sitting at home, like, ain't no way God just got me sitting around the house or going out there in the nature every day, going to Vickery Creek Falls and Stone Mountain and stuff like that. I'm like, this just don't even make sense. Like, God, what you got me doing? But now, like, now that I'm at where I'm at today, all the way out here in California, and there's still times, there's even been times out here recently where I'm just like, God, this don't make no sense. Because surely you ain't had me come all the way out here to California to be a part of the DoorDash ministry. So once DoorDash got slowing up, then I'm panicking, I'm freaking out because I'm like, there just got to be something that I got to be doing because Caressa don't know how to just sit and do nothing. So here I was, like, within the past week or so when DoorDash began to slow down, in my mind I'm panicking because I'm like, girl, you got to do something. You got to find some other kind of way to make some money. So I pulled my computer out. I'm on Canva trying to make ebook covers, trying to figure out my next ebook. I'm like, girl, we finna make an ebook, give people tips on how to do makeup, all this. I'm finna revamp my website, my booking site. I'm finna just start finding groups and pages on social media to put myself out there as a makeup artist. And I couldn't understand, like, when those thoughts would come to my mind, there's a certain level of excitement and eagerness. And I'm like, yeah, but then it would just die down just as quickly as it would come. Then that drive that I have, it would just disappear and go away. And I'm like, well, why? So now I'm not even interested in doing the things. And looking back now, I realized that was like God was saying to me, like, that ain't what I'm telling you to do. You trying to think of things that you can do because you just got to be doing something instead of sitting still and resting and waiting on me. He like, you just can't help yourself. But now it makes sense as to why, like, I just couldn't, like, I didn't have that drive anymore. So I'm sitting in my computer and I'm like, I really kind of don't feel like doing this. But it's something I'm noticing now that, like, when I don't have an inner peace about something, then that's usually an indication or a sign that that's not really what God is wanting me to do. And so I'm so thankful that I'm so in tune with God. And today was just so amazing for me because there were so many things that the Lord had been giving me over, like, the past 1 or 2 years, and it was like all random things. And now, like, all the pieces are somewhat coming together because he gave me a thought process, and I'm like, he said this word to me, and I'm like, God, what are those words? Are you telling me to write a book? Is that supposed to be the title of my book? But he just dropped it in my spirit, but I didn't really know. He didn't give me anything else, but I still wrote it down. I documented, I journaled it. And then he gave me this other idea to do a retreat, which I, shared with some other people and stuff like that. But I never could, like, turn it into something tangible. I would never move forward with it because every time I would think about it or how I'm going to execute it or bring it to life, it was kind of like I became overwhelmed because I'm like, how I'm going to get sponsors, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, and all these things. So I had all these ideas. Like, it was like God was giving me things, but I just didn't have it in me to, like, bring it to life, if that makes sense. And so now, like, today was just confirmation because while I've been sitting here so anxious and eager to be doing something, God was in the meantime downloading things into Tyree. And so we were able to sit down today at our brunch meeting and discuss the collaboration, because he has his own nonprofit organization that he just got his 501c. And so and he's actually asked me to come out and be his social media ambassador for an event that he's going to be doing next Wednesday. So if anybody is in the California area, it's going to be in Long Beach. Make sure you check out my social media handles to the flyers posted, so you guys can come through. It's not a ticketed event, it's like a free event. Just come through, come support, and see how this organization is making an impact in the community. So yeah, but we sat down and we talked about collaboration. Like, he basically had this whole idea of how to basically not only just like bring some of those things to life, but how to utilize my book like in this right proper setting. Like, y'all, I can't tell y'all, like, I was just so overwhelmed. My soul rejoices because it's like, finally, like, now I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I'm feeling like I'm fulfilling my purpose. Now I'm just like, I'm so excited because I'm like, now I can finally do what it is God is calling me to do. And it's all because I'm in the right place. And so when I think back on, like, you know, their opinions, like, oh, you know, you didn't have to go all the way to California. The Lord, there's a work for you to do, but the Lord can use you. He could have used you in Georgia. Yeah, he kind of could. But now looking back, I'm just like, you know, and then I look at all these other people, because I had community there in Georgia too. Some awesome, amazing, anointed women of God, and just people, and just their great resources. But it was never in God's will for me to, like, obviously to partner with them or collaborate with them. Yes, I could have, but the opportunity never presented itself. And so here I am, all the way out here in California, and it's like everything's making sense, everything's coming together. And it's like, okay, that's why he gave me those details, that's why he gave me that idea. So now being in the right place was the key to God pulling those things out of me, those ideas and those things he was birthing on the inside of me. Now I'm in alignment and right where he's called me to be, so that I can begin to do what he's calling me to do. And there is no greater feeling, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how much that means to me. And I'm not gonna even get overwhelmed with emotions, but y'all, like, that just means the world to me. So I can't stress enough, like, y'all, like, and I love my people dearly, that people that, you know, I know that they didn't want to see me leave Georgia, but like this, I can't tell you how much this means to me. And yes, this gonna open doors where I can come to Georgia and I could come to Georgia and have events there in Georgia to do what God is calling me to do. Like, once get this ball on the road and going, and, you know, partner with other people. So I'm just so thankful for destiny helpers like Tyree, and he's not the only destiny helper that God has aligned me with. But I'm so thankful and grateful, you know, that God, like, gave him a download so that we could come together and do kingdom business together. Like, that means so much to me. And I have a pretty busy, like, the next week is going to be pretty busy. So tomorrow morning, I have a prayer breakfast that I'm going to be going with my brother Akila. That's at the Carson Community Center. So I'm going to be there on tomorrow. And then so Wednesday, on the 20th, I have the event that I'm going to be doing with Tyree. And then that Friday, Tyree's also doing another open mic event. So me and Stephanie will be going there, because Stephanie will be reciting one of her poems at that event. And then Saturday is the Women's Empowerment event, where I'm going to be a panelist on it. So please, please, please make sure y'all support me and tune in virtually to that event. I would definitely love and appreciate you guys' support for that. And yeah, and Stephanie, I believe, she's trying to be a little sneaky and put some things together for my birthday, like a birthday celebration. So for those who don't know, my 41st birthday is March the 30th. And yeah, so but Stephanie has a few other things, commitments on that day, so we won't be able to actually celebrate until April the 4th. So I'll probably be posting some more details for that as we get closer to that date. But yep, that's the update that I have for you guys. I hope and pray that if this video reached your timeline, it reached you in great spirits and in great health. My name is Carissa. I love you guys. I'll be back soon with another update. Oh, and I'm gonna make sure that I put my in case anyone wants to send a love offering, a birthday gift, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna make sure I put like my Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, all the things, all my payment methods. So if y'all feeling generous and want to bless your girl, no amount is too small. So I thank you guys in advance for my birthday love. Love you guys. I'll talk with you soon.